Top of the morning to you guys. Let me tell you why some people will never understand and reach abundance. Okay? And I had the same issue. This is why I feel as if I can address this. I can talk about this. Because I just had the same problem of trying to understand what abundance was for so long. And abundance is so the thing is that some people can't even articulate what abundance is, right? So again, you'll never understand what abundance is until you understand options. So I used to think that abundance was like money or having a lot of something, a lot of luck or some invisible, how they say, like frequency, right? That only certain people could tap into or knew how to tap into. And it's not. That's the reality of it. The reality is that anyone can tap into abundance. Abundance is simply, basically options, right? That's it. That's the simplest form of understanding what abundance is. Okay? So when you realize that you have more in your path, in one path, right? More than one way of doing things. When you realize that you have more than one way to win, you stop thinking and you stop operating from fear. Okay? So fear comes from believing that there's only one way. There's only one path. There's only one option for you. Okay? There's only one job. There's only one income. In my field, you can think that there's only one lender. There's only one deal. There's only one outcome. Okay? So fear, and that's scarcity. Okay? However, abundance is waking up and realizing, like, I can earn here. I can earn here. I can earn there. I can borrow from them. I can pivot, right? I can build this. I can negotiate that. That's abundance. It's just knowing that you have options. Options creates leverage. Okay? And then when you get down to it, leverage creates opportunity. And what does opportunity create? Opportunity creates abundance. Options, leverage, opportunity, abundance. It's just that, right? Abundance isn't this thing in the air. It's your awareness. Okay? Again, options, understanding, being aware. Okay? So the moment you see another option, you no longer feel trapped. Okay? I guess let me anchor it. Let me give you an example. So most people say that they don't have money, they don't have something. But what they're really saying is they don't know that they have options. They really don't know that they have options, right? They're just looking at one simple path, one way of doing things, right? And again, I've been there. I understand that. So if you only have one stream of income, one credit card, one credit access, one business entity, or if you have one skill or no skills that pay, right? You don't feel abundance. In fact, you lack abundance. You lack options. That's exactly what that is. Okay? So this is what happens. You have to build options right here in awareness. You have to build the options, and then abundance will flow. Abundance follows that. Okay, this is me tapping into Brian Tracy, Zig Ziglar, Wallace Wattles. You know, all these authors, these books, these self-help guys. And that's really what it is. When it boils down to it, is options, man. Okay? So you got to understand 4 things. This is a mindset thing, right? Abundance is your mindset. You got to learn how to structure all this stuff. Right? So if you don't have the mindset, the mental capacity to understand that you have options, you'll never have multiple streams of income. You'll never access the capital that you need. You'll never negotiate to have leverage. You'll never acquire assets for ownership. Okay? You'll never have transferable skills. Okay? So look at your life right now. How many real options do you have? Count them. This is an exercise that you have to do. You count your options, and this forces a self-audit. Okay? Options, leverage, opportunity, abundance. I hope that helps.